Hi friends, welcome back. I am Priyanka and today I will show you how I like to apply foundation and how I blend my foundation. So let's begin. And firstly, I like to apply ice on my face for 5 minutes and massage it. It really feels good and chilled. I always apply ice on my face during summers. It helps to build up my makeup and it also helps to reduce any kind of sensation or burning because of pimples or acne on the skin. It really helps to tighten my skin pores. While applying makeup, the skin get heat up and warmed up, so it's really good to apply ice and begin your makeup. So guys, I always like to hydrate and moisturize my face before applying the makeup. Hydration and moisturization is really important for the skin. So I'm using this green tea face mist and I have made this green tea face mist by my own. It's full of antioxidant and antibacterial, really good for the acne prone skin, and also it helps not to oxidize your foundation later on. So this is just the green tea soaked water that I have applied on my face. Next I'm applying the moisturizer. This moisturizer smoothens my skin and also make it soft and supple and ready for the next step of the makeup. I like to get it absorbed into my skin for good 5 minutes and then only I like to apply my foundation over this, and I'm kind of massaging this into my skin so that my skin absorbs it really well. So guys, next I am applying the primer and this helps to fill in the visible large pores because sometimes in this skin pores only the foundation gets stuck and looks patchy and starts cracking. So really important to apply the primer first, and I'm applying it in very minimal quantity and trying to blur out these pores. And this is really good because it also controls the excess of oil on your face, and these excess of oil kind of turns your foundation into gray or make it darker because these oils get melted and blended into your foundation later on and your foundation start changing the color. So yes, this helps to prevent oxidizing your foundation and gives you really matte finish and smooth base for the makeup application. So after primer, I'm applying the foundation, which is the main part of the video. So here I'm using Maybelline Dream Satin Skin Foundation and this suits my skin, so I love to use this. And this is kind of 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, I guess. And I like to use this foundation only to the center part of my face, only the center area of my face like my forehead, chin, upper lips, under my eyes and on my eyelid. And this foundation is not too matte and not too creamy because we have already used the matte finish primer underneath the skin, so it's really not necessary to again layer this with matte finish foundation only. Otherwise, sometimes it looks really unnatural. Your primer is also matte, your foundation is also matte, and over that contouring, highlight, blush, everything is matte, so it won't look that great in person sometimes. So for that natural finish, I like to blend my foundation like this. I'm blending my foundation in a circular motion, and I always like to stretch my skin, especially around my mouth areas, because our skin includes pores and fine lines and wrinkles. So it's really important to blend the foundation into the skin pores and push the foundation everywhere it's needed. So I'm blending the foundation in a micro level, stretching all the areas around my mouth, under my eyes, and trying to blend my foundation. And I'm blending in a circular motion, and lightly I'm blending it in a circular motion and pushing the product and applying it into the skin. And after blending, you can see it just got melted and blended into my skin, and that's what I like about this kind of semi matte finish mediocre kind of foundation. I like to work in very less quantity of the product initially and build up and blend it. So I'm also applying the foundation on my neck area because I'm wearing this off-shoulder top, so I really need that good coverage to match my face skin tone and my neck skin tone all together. Never hurry in applying foundation because you can end up in worst situation. So yes, take your time in blending part because this is the base of your makeup. This is really important part of the makeup because whatever product you're gonna apply, you're gonna build up on this particular base on your foundation. So it's very, very important to apply foundation in a right way, right quantity. I'm gonna be using this deeper shade foundation on the sides of my face, and this is almost like 2 to 3 shades darker than my skin tone, I guess. And after blending this foundation, it will become more like my natural skin, but it will create like a natural shadows on the sides of my face. Because sometimes if you apply light shade foundation on all over the face, it kinds of give you really even tone all across your face, but also it hides the natural shadows on your face, and it might appear a little bit flat and wide in your face, and the jawline area sometimes it look wide in the pictures. So this is something I like to do for myself. I like to use dark shade and light shade foundation, and I like to apply them separately on the different areas of my face. The light shade foundation I have applied only to the centers of my face where light falls, and on the sides I applied the dark shade foundation, and I'm going to blend it really well. Guys, you need to make sure that you blend both the foundation very beautifully so that it looks natural. It gets absorbed and blended into your skin, and you can see the finished result. It looks very natural. My face looks a little bit slimmer, and it won't look too wide or too white or bright. It looks like kind of, it has some shadows and it looks natural. Sometime by mistake, if I apply any excess of foundation on my skin, so to remove that, I like to take my beauty blender and dab it. Beauty blender will absorb the excess of foundation. You can also use tissue paper to remove the excess of foundation. Just dab it on the foundation. Always apply minimal quantity of foundation and start your makeup base with minimal makeup products, because sometimes if you apply a lot of product on your face, it might look beautiful initially, but it's not practical in real life. This makeup won't last for longer. It might look cakey after some time. It might change its color, or it will crack. And there are some tutorials going on online where people apply a lot of foundation in very first go, and they also blend it. It might look beautiful in videos. Yes, I must say it's not practical in the real life. It is useful for controlled environment where touch up is done and the makeup is done just for few hours for the purpose of photo shoot and videos. But if you try wearing the same kind of makeup that you see in the videos in your real life, it won't be long lasting. So guys, make sure that you take good care of your skin, and over that apply generous amount of products that gives you natural finish, and always try to use right techniques to blend the products. So friends, these are the tips that I really wanted to share with you all regarding my foundation, and this is how I like to apply foundation for myself, and these are the small tips and tricks. And in this video I'm showing you only how I like to apply my foundation. I'm not showing you how I did rest part of my makeup, like my eye makeup, my lipstick or contour and blush. Remaining thing I did off camera, and I'm just showing you the sneak peek here. So that's all how I create my makeup base. So that's all guys, that's how I like to create my makeup base. That's how I like to apply my foundation. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please like this video, comment down below, and follow me on my Instagram, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all guys soon. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye guys.